Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my another lecture on quantum computing with Qiskit. Today I'll be talking about Bernstein-Wiener algorithm, or in short BB algorithm. I'm Rifatul Islam Himal. I'm a quantum computing and Qiskit enthusiast. I love to learn about quantum computing and Qiskit and want to share about my understanding. So what we're going to cover today is Bernstein-Wiener algorithm, what Bernstein-Wiener algorithm is and what type of problem it addresses. Then we'll talk about difference between the Deutsch-Jozsa and Bernstein-Wiener algorithm. Then we're going to analyze Bernstein-Wiener algorithm. Then we'll apply the Bernstein-Wiener algorithm on Qiskit. We'll see the general version as well. So the problem that Bernstein-Wiener algorithm addresses is, suppose I have a function given as f of 0, 1 tensor n, and will output as 0, 1. The oracle that I have to do my operation is given as f of x equals to u dot x mod 2 for some hidden u. We have to find out u with minimum queries. So that was mathematical way to say a problem. Let's say about more physical way, or in very general sense. Suppose I have a black box given. I hide some arrangement of bits in the box. Now I need to find out what are the numbers with as less queries as possible. Classically, I need at least n-1 queries, and quantumly I need one shot only. So let's give an example. Suppose I have a bit string, say 1001, and I put it in the black box. Then I cover it. I start to ask the black box, hey black box, is my number is 00000? Black box will say no. Then I will say again, is my number is 0001? The black box will say no. Up until I get my number that is 1001, will not be, the box will give us negative result. When I touch the real answer, then the box will give me the positive reply. But if we use a classical computer, what happens is if there is phone numbers there, that means 1001, then the classical computers applies a XOR operation within with this bit and find out what are the bits there. That means for 4 bits, the classical bits need 4 queries. But quantumly, if we use quantum oracle, we can find out in one shot that the result is 1001. So how that's happened, how Bernstein-Wiener come up with this kind of algorithm, that we will see later. But first we need to see the difference between Deutsch-Jozsa and Bernstein-Wiener algorithm, because Deutsch-Jozsa and Bernstein-Wiener algorithm has same kind of circuit, but we find out different output from that, or we want different output from that. Like in Deutsch-Jozsa algorithm, we need the characteristics of function, but in Bernstein-Wiener algorithm we solve parity problem. In Deutsch-Jozsa algorithm we use I for constant function and C naught for balance function, but in Bernstein-Wiener algorithm we use C naught for particular bits. And in Bernstein-Wiener algorithm, f of x is clearly defined, which in Deutsch-Jozsa algorithm is not, and we have to figure out what kind of function the oracle has. So this is the circuit diagram of Bursted vaginal algorithm, as I said earlier, that it is as similar as Dewey-Jones algorithm. First we apply Hadamard gate on it, and in the last bit we apply X gate and H gate to find out this. So when after putting those bits in Hadamard transformation, we get psi 1, and after applying EF on psi 1 we get psi 2. From psi 2 we again apply Hadamard transformation and we get psi 3. After that we measure our circuit, and from that circuit we are able to find our desired U in one shot. That is the basic diagram. So if I encode, or if I hide a bit string, say 11001, by using Bernstein vaginal algorithm we can figure it out that yes, this oracle, which contains f of x equals to u dot x, shows that in first qubit, that means qubit 4, it is knotted with qubit 5, and this is 1. So the knot actually provides C knot gate actually gives us 1, and those are blank, it does not provide us anything. So I get 1 1 0 0 1. So what I have hide, I have already get it from Bernstein-Vazinoni algorithm. So let's see the practical application in Qiskit, on Qiskit. So what we do actually, we first import everything from Qiskit, then we draw our circuit, we use plot histogram for output, then we define our secret number, which I will put in black box, then we draw the circuit, get the output, and as we see, I said earlier, the secret number is 11001 that I hid in the box, and I get the circuit accordingly. And from the simulation we also see, yes, with 100% probability and with one shot we get this number, that is a number. That is amazing actually, compared to what we think, that we asking box for every single bit and it gives us no result, and after long try, after a lot of try, we get the result. But with Bernstein-Vazinoni algorithm we get only one shot, we need only one shot to get our result. That's huge difference actually. But when we apply it real quantum computing device, then we see a lot of outcomes, and this happens because we are in NISQ era, and as NISQ will go on and the research will continue, we'll be able to see less and less of them, and we'll see the output will be more similar to our simulation result in the near future. So there are also general version of Bernstein-Vazinoni algorithm that I want to say to you, show to you. That means if we use a secret number, and the general program will give me the outcome, or the circuit will be updated according to the secret number due to the program that we wrote earlier, and we will get the output in one shot. Let's see what happens if I change the bit. Say I put 1001. So now let's change the number of bit and the bit arrangement as well. So 11001. So I put 6 qubits, and also I change the bit arrangement. So let's run this circuit. So when I run this circuit, let's see whether the circuit is updated or not. Let's see. So yes, as I use the general program language, we can come up with that there are 6 qubits, and I also see that 1 0 1 0 1 1, or that was actually from the last position we have to count. That means 1 1 0 1 0 1. So 1 1 0 1 0 1. Now if I do in simulation, we get it in one shot. So this is a practical implementation of Bernstein-Verzanelli algorithm in Qiskit, and that is how we solve that function. When u equals to x, then we will be able to get our result, and from that we find out our actual solution. So up until now I have covered another elementary quantum algorithm, which is known as Bernstein-Verzanelli algorithm. I defined the mathematical problems, then I talk about a similar kind of problem which is more understandable in real world situation. Then I gave you a difference between Doi-Jose algorithm and Bernstein-Verzanelli algorithm. Then I have analyzed our circuit. The analysis was not as complex as it is in real mathematics, but we try to say it as we try to present it as simplified as possible. Then we implement our Bernstein-Verzanelli algorithm. So there are a general form of Bernstein-Verzanelli algorithm where circuit gets updated according to the secret number. So in this lecture we want to give you a basic idea about Bernstein-Verzanelli algorithm, and if you want to learn more about Bernstein-Verzanelli algorithm, you can go to the IBM Qiskit textbook and you can learn about it. And after that we will be talking about more and more complex algorithm. So thank you for your time. Hope to see you next time.